everyone, this is Triple T, and today I'm taking a look at Demon Knight Combiner Wars Groove. And this toy I had as a kid, and this iteration is almost as strange because it doesn't really scale with anything, but it comes with his two side arms. Like that, on both sides, of course. And I have to start with articulation because I actually thought it didn't have any, but it does. You can turn the wheel. Yay! Amazing! Well, you can also turn this if you want to. If you want to make a really tight turn, or so on. This little stand went to market, as I used to say, and you can fold that in as well, but then, well, you see what happens. But he looks kind of good, except for the arms, of course. Nice detailing. Some silver details here, and I'm deliberately holding my thumb there because he has visible hand syndrome. Yeah, that's just ugly, unfortunately. I don't really know what this section is on a motorcycle because I don't have a motorcycle. I never will, I never have, so don't know. Rear lights here, but that's about it for details on Groove. Don't hit the camera, Theo. Just saying. And he looks a bit more block than bike, I would say. But still, he does the job of being a motorcycle fairly well. And if you don't like the look of him with his sidearms or guns, you can just take them away. And now he looks very strange back here. But still. And he is a triple changer because he's a combiner. So we have to get him into his leg mode, of course. And getting him to leg mode is fairly easy. There's just folding down the arms, like so, and tabbing them in. That tab in that slot. Oh, if you fold down properly, that is. So, and you do the same thing with the other arm. Now this one has to change like that. And then you split the wheel out the sides like that. And now we're getting somewhere. Pull this, turn this around, and a bit out because we need the clearance. Turn the combiner peg around if you're able. Now we can really talk about the visible head syndrome. And this is his leg mode. And it's, well, it's a leg or a part of a leg. But the fun thing is, just like Streetwise, he has a foot to attach, and this is a big one. I think the foot is bigger than Groove, actually. By quite a margin. But Now let's get him on there. You tap him on like so. And there you have the leg complete. You can of course angle it any way you want to. The movement here is really awesome. There are good joints in this foot. You can fold this down, but that's more for transformation when you use hotspot as a mobile fortress. But there you have the leg. Take it in. Savor the leg mode. Now, let's get him into robot mode. Okay, now everyone just falls over. Get that out. Yeah. Stay out. Stay out. Okay. Where was I? Yes. Okay. Robot mode. Fold the arms up. Like so. Fold the combine port back. Peg. Sorry. And to get some clearance, you can always bend the arms a bit. Hello! Now we're going to snap these off and up. And it's the same with every Combiner Wars transformer. And you peg them into the knees, per usual. Like that goes into there. So. And you turn the waist around. And finally you fold in the wheels. And they do go round and round if you're not careful. There you have Groove in his robot mode. And of course, he can wield his guns. But let's take a closer look at them. They are, well, fairly nice. This is one side, and the other one has the attachment for bike mode. And the other one is just the same as the other. I wonder if you can combine them. And if you can, why would you? Yeah, you can actually. You can combine them. Can he hold that? Oh yeah, he can. Not as snugly, but still. Let's get close up and look at the details. You have some nice light piping on the eyes there, mainly due to the back of his head just being light piping plastic. These would be nice if they didn't have the peg for motorcycle mode, but still, what are you gonna do? This is the obligatory Combiner Wars stomach, I think. And there are lots of ports and tabs everywhere on this guy. Very thin little minuscule thighs, I'd say. And again, very, very small feet. I don't like this. I want big feet, and I cannot lie. But for articulation, the head can do a 360, look a bit up, and due to the shin there, he can't really look down. The arms can do a full 360. You have a joint at the bicep, and you have a 90 degrees of elbow bend there. And this is more of a pelvic swirl than a waist. So I don't know if I want to count that. That's more for transformation than anything. His legs go out to there. Whoopsie. Back to there. This is fiddly. And out to there. And he can actually do the full splits. His knees can do 90 degrees. This can go 360. And that's about it for articulation. Don't look so sad, look up. Things aren't that bleak in the world. And now for comparison, let's bring in blades. I think Blades is a bit taller, actually, but there are a lot of things with them that screams, we're from the same set, we're from the same set. And that's not a bad thing, but at the same time, they lack a bit of their individuality due to the fact that you can sense the same technology, the same method for transforming, storing things on them. It's just too obvious, I think. For some reason, this dance just makes me go, yippee-ki-yay, mother beep! But for my final thoughts about this bot, as I said with all the others in the series, you get what you pay for. He does the job and it works. And it's probably an improvement from the original. I wouldn't know because I don't have that one. But this is not my groove. I'm sorry. This is not the one I grew up with. This is not the one I wanted to have again. Even though he has his dual blasters and has his little face that I so remember. This is just not it. I'm sorry. And as I said with every other bot in this series, they make a wonderful defensor. They really, really do. But the individual bots are very, very cheaply done, cheap plastics and so on, and that does degrade them a bit. So for recommendation or not, if you don't have a defensor and you want a place filler, this is the one to get because it's cheap, about $80 I think. They do look good in defensor mode, but the individual bots aren't really that great. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care.